Freelancing in itself can be really, really difficult if you do not know how to get started, especially if you do not know how to find the type of clients that you need. As a beginner, you might have portfolio, you might have a couple of play projects that you've worked on, and you can have a polished social media profile and still not have clients for yourself. That's why in this video today, I'm going to be showing you the best freelance site for a newbie if you're starting freelancing in Nigeria. I'm going to show you the ones I use. These are the sites that I used to land some of my best, not best, probably some of my earliest paying gigs for myself. Some of them, my friends use them. Some of them, I use them. But at the end of the day, it's something that you should try, and it's something that you should use to get freelance gig for yourself. So let's see number one. So number one is gg.com. If you are local, you're resident in Nigeria and you want to get Nigerian-based gigs in order for you to boost your portfolio, then I think gg.com is a very good place. I got some of my earliest gig from gg.com because it's one of the most visited sites in Nigeria. Around top 10. Gigi is among the most visited sites in Nigeria. People are always coming here looking for something. They're either looking for a car, they're looking for a house. So people who come here, they are coming here to buy and they're coming here to sell. And because they come here to buy and sell, there's a very huge chance that if you open a profile here on Gigi and put your service there, people will contact you. That's the same thing that I did. I opened a profile here on Gigi, I put my contact and I put the kind of service that I offer. And people started to contact me. How do you do this? So you simply open a GG account, you click on sell, and you choose a category. So of course, you choose the category called services, and you will find, you would choose computer and IT services, and you would put, you'll put the kind of service that you render. Maybe it's a web design service. Web design and development service. So you put it in there and you put your location, right? You put your location and you put where you are. So for clients like this in Lagos, Ikeja is a very good place to put as your location. And you can always use places like Ikoyi, Lekki. Why? Because these places are very, very industrious and people will call you from these places. As a freelancer based in Nigeria, the places I focus on when I'm trying to get gigs, I focus on Lagos, I focus on Abuja, and I focus on Port Harcourt, right? And then the other part of Nigeria, I just generalize everything and I run ads to those places if I want to. Why? Because you can see if you're using a tool like GG is very, very location based. It's like Google saying, I need freelancers near me. So you would have to use a location that is very good. And it'd be nice that you use Lagos, because in Lagos, you get a lot of people. But if you want to, you can also, restrict your location to the city where you are, because some clients, they will be looking forward to meeting you. There's some who want to come to the office, some will want to meet you in an eatery. So it's something that you should consider when you're setting this profile. So once you're done with setting this profile, you would have to, so I'm going to just add a photo. So we'll see what it takes to set up all of this profile. I'll add a couple of photos. And once you add the photo, you should click next. And then you'll be able to add your company name, your type of service. So you can see lots of services in here. You'll be able to add your specification. Let's say, for example, I am doing programming and tech. Then it will ask me to put in my specifications, and I'll be able to put some of the tool that I use for all of this. And also I can say contact for pricing. So I think you should always say contact for pricing, put in your phone number, and then you can go ahead and leave it out there. But also another thing that I think you can do is to also promote your gig. It'd be very, very nice that you promote your gig, because people will reach out to you. What happens when you promote your gig? When you promote your gig, it comes to the top right? It comes to the top of the particular state that you're trying to target. Sometimes it can be very generic, sometimes it's not generic. So it's very cool that you promote your gig. You would see all these ads that you're saying classified, you will see classified, you'll see verified, and users will be able to trust you personally. So that's number one. Number two is Twitter. Believe me when I say that Twitter is one of the best places to get gigs if you're willing to talk about what you do, right? You do not need so much followers. You don't even need any follower at all to begin to get gigs, but you need to be able to express yourself. So you need to be someone who learns something on a daily basis or who do something on a daily basis, and then you want to express yourself right here. I remember that when I started No Code and I was looking for a gig, what I did was I came to Twitter. I didn't follow a procedure. I came to Twitter and I did a Twitter space. So I anchored the Twitter space. I invited someone to the Twitter space and someone somewhere listened to it. I don't even know how the person got there, but the person listened to it, sent me a DM and said, "Hey, Paul, I have something I want to do. Do you mind? Is this something you'd be able to do for me?" And that's how that relationship started. And it went on for a very, very long time. So if you're willing to talk about what you do, you're willing to talk about how you do what you do, like the process, that's what you do on Twitter. So on Twitter, you talk about who you are, you talk about the process of doing what you do, and lastly, you talk about the result. You don't have to use a specific hashtag if you don't want to. You just need to be willing to talk about your process, and you show up every day to post here. So the good thing about Twitter is that while you do not need followers, you need consistency. I mean, you need a heart full of consistency in order for you to make it here on Twitter. So think about the processes, think about what you do, and think about what you're learning every day. Believe me, you don't have to be an expert. If you learn something, put it there. So Twitter is like this. Do something, say something. Do something, say something. Just put it there. Put it there. Put it there like you're doing. Put it there and tell the world what you're doing. And you would see that someone somewhere will reach out to you and tell you, "Hey, can you work for me? Is this something that you'd be willing to do?" It might not be the biggest gig, but once you get a smaller gig, you come back to Twitter, you talk about it, and then before you know it, you would have a very, very good gig, right? You would keep going, you move from earning as a newbie to earning as somebody who's really, really experienced. And lastly on my list is Fiverr. Fiverr is considered very, very affordable and too cheap for most experienced freelancers. But I wouldn't say it's something that you want to overlook. It's something that you want to get in there and get in there. The thing about Fiverr that might lose you early is the competition. Fiverr is very, very competitive. Hence the reason why you want to stay in a niche and you want to have an external audience where you share your profile, right? So one thing that works with Fiverr is that you need to fix your profile properly, right? You need to fix your profile. You need to fix it properly so it's outstanding. The easiest way to fix your profile is to look for let's say for example, you're in the graphic design niche. This is how you fix your profile. Pretty straightforward. You come here and look for the one you want to do. You should come here and see the most recommended person. This person is saying, responsive website for $85. This person is saying, I'll design a Figma website for $15. So all these guys are very, very, very affordable. Right? They're very affordable, but because you're new, you need to work for some clients so you can build portfolio. That's what you need to do. You need to build portfolio. So you come back here, look for the profiles that are selling very well. For example, this Indian guy is Fiverr's choice, and click on it and see the way they design their profile. Right? You see the way they design their profile. You can even take this entire profile, and go to a site like Claude. Claude is free. Go to a site like Claude and you paste the profile and tell Claude to generate something for you. You put in your details and tell Claude to generate something for you, and it will come up with something. As a Nigerian, you'll be tempted to use a very foreign IP address because there is a very huge chance that you're going to get a job faster if you are not Nigerian. It's just the way it is with Fiverr and Upwork, right? But you likely want to do it. So this is two ways. If you have the resources or you have someone abroad who can open a genuine profile for you, then of course, by all means, go ahead and open the profile and let the person manage the account for you while you manage the job, right? I remember when I started doing Fiverr, that once I was using a Nigerian profile. I was using a Nigerian profile. Nobody was calling me. Nobody was attending to me. And then I opened an American profile. I think it was not even American. It was a UK profile. I remember the number was a +44. So I opened a UK profile and bam, the moment I opened it, like 1 hour time, I'd gotten the first gig. That's how fast it is. So in order for you to fast forward this, get somebody who has a UK phone number or or an American phone number. As long as the person is in Europe or the person is in America, then there's a very huge chance that you're going to get a very good gig within 24 hours, 48 hours, depending on the skills that you are selling. So that's my top 3. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Tell me tell me the platform you're currently using to get jobs as a newbie freelancer. Let me know. And if you have questions that you want me to cover, feel free to leave in the comment section. I'll definitely do well to answer you because I respond to all my comments, right? I'm pretty sure you'll notice that there's a link below to join my newsletter. I send you cool information every week on how to be a freelancer. I'll see you in a different tutorial entirely. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.